Won't focus. Är du plötsligt på min? Quickly din vän. Look at. Oh dear. What can I do? Maybe get it down lower. I don't know if that will help. Let's see if that will help. Man. Go focus through. Put that down there. Oh dear. I think we got it now. Yeah. Let's see. How much trouble is? No, mister. Hi, Marianne. I'm doing good, and you? How are you doing? Oh, good to hear, good to hear. Haven't seen you for a long time. Hi, Julie. Oh, how's the baby doing, Marianne? One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how are you doing, Julie? Oh man, it's so hard to sit and focus here with putting the beads up, and I really don't want to make a mistake. And also, I have to have my glasses on because I can't see a darn shit on the on the screen. If I don't have it out, I have my glasses on. Man, I wish my eyesight was good. Let's see, it's 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I was just sitting here and was a little bit bored. But then I was just watching um, some live videos from um, I think he went down on his Longhorn Lester. It's they have different channels, and it's all about animals. And the main one is called I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. Um, and they are from Texas, and they started to make videos after um, the Hurricane Harvey. Uh, all of their property was flooded, and yeah, most of the animals died back then. Some of them survived, and that's how they started the sanctuary. And then they adopted some donkeys, and yeah, and then they have just grown. And this year they have been working on a property that they have bought a bit away from where they live now. Um, Also because they have longhorn cattles, and yeah, they are just doing a great job, and they have been making fences, and now they have just moved the longhorns over to that place. It's just so amazing. They also have goats and pigs, ducks, yeah, you name it, and ostriches. So they first adopted a male ostrich. His name is Carl. Oh my god, he's so amazing. Um, and then they got three females for Carl. Um, one of them, she was also a rescue. She have had some damage on one of her legs from an accident where she had been going through some ice and had gotten some frostbite on one of her legs. Um, but Carl was just too hard on her, so she went over to the little pasture together with the other, one of the other ostriches. The, no, Wanda. And then Carl was just together with Debbie. And guess what? It's so amazing because they say that it will not be possible for them to get babies because of the climate and everything. And they have they have three little baby ostriches, and oh my god, they are so darn cute. They're so adorable, and everybody said that they would not be able to yeah, that Debbie and Carl would not be able to make a, yeah, how do you say it, make the, yeah, to sit on the eggs, and that they would, yeah, that they would become coming babies. I actually don't know how you say that. Help me, guys. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. But they did. they got three cutest little babies. And as I said, everybody said to them it will not be possible for them to incubate them because everybody was putting the eggs in incubators because it would not be able to for them to get babies by themselves. But they did. They let me remember. I think they had 8 or 9 eggs. To start with, they did take the eggs away from them, but then it was like, okay, let them have this experience and sit on them, and then at the end, of course, they would just remove the eggs from them. But then they went out and put the light one evening on the eggs, and they could see. And actually, Jamie, she could actually hear a heartbeat in one of the eggs. So, of course, they were excited about to see if the babies would come out. And the day before Mother's Day, the first one came out, and the next day, the second one, and then the third day, the third one. And then they stopped sit on the eggs. And oh my god, those three babies, they are so adorable. And if you want to see them, you have to go to that site. I'm a survivor sanctuary or a suit to the boots. Um, then you guys will be able to see those babies, and they are, oh my god, they are so adorable, so darn cute. So darn cute. And everybody, because they have been talking with zoos, because they got a little bit worried about Cole because he was starting to lose weight because he had been sitting on those eggs and really didn't want to eat. Uh, but they said to him and that it was totally normal, and that he would start to eat again. But they were worried, and you could definitely see on him that he had lost weight. Also, because with ostrich, the male is actually the one that are sitting most on the eggs. So yeah, but oh my god, those babies, they are so darn cute, so darn cute. And even an ostrich farm in California have been writing to them and said, wow, this is just amazing that this have happened, because they have never had any of their birds that have been lucky to do what Carl and Debbie have done. And also Debbie actually started to produce eggs before the season actually should start, for them to get in the season for laying eggs and all of that. So everything has just been so weird, but yeah, they have three cutest babies. Three cute babies. Hi, Vilma. And Nicole, oh my god, I'm just forgetting to look at the screen. I'm just sitting here talking about those babies. But yeah, they are just darn cute. So, so cute. But of course, all of the other animals they have are just adorable too. and they just do such an amazing job with all of those animals. Such a good job. They also have just had a little fawn. They had some that called that some woodworkers or forest workers, and they had found this little fawn, and the only one they knew to call was Lester and Jamie, and of course they would not say no to rescue this little fawn. But what I could understand is that over by you in USA that there are some rules for all of this, and also that there was some kind of disease right now that is going on with the deers. I can't remember what it was called. Was it CWBD or something? Um, so no wildlife centers would take the fawn or anything. But Jamie and Lester, they did all that they could, and they were calling all the places where, well, I guess you guys have to call um, to make sure that what you do is illegal and all of that. And they actually managed to keep life in this little beautiful baby girl. And they called her Elvira. Oh my god, she was so cute, so cute. But what just breaks my heart so much is that there was a person that had to destroy that. Yeah, had to destroy it. Writing mean things in the comments, and then of course they blocked this person. But guess what? That was not enough for this person. They actually, this person called um, into that. Is it was it the judge or something that I could understand that they were talking with, um, and said a lot of shit about Jamie and Lester. So they actually would come and take the baby away from them, take the phone away from them. Jamie and Lester have even had the vet out for the baby to make sure that it was okay and everything. But luckily, and I'm just happy that actually a wildlife center actually agreed to take the fawn, because just imagine this person could have done so this little creature would have been put to sleep. I'm just like, how can people be so cruel? How can people be so cruel to do this? And Jamie and Lester, they are just so wonderful people. And I'm just like, how can people be so cruel to do this? Of course, I'm happy for the fawn that it is on a wildlife center now, and they had another baby there that is about the same age as this fawn, so it would get a little friend. But man, they were doing so much for this little baby and making sure that it got the will to live, because everybody knows if with fawns it can go so quick. It can go so quick the other way. And yeah, I just don't understand how people can be like this. And Of course, I understand that Jamie and Lester were devastated about it. Of course, because they love animals so much and wanted to do everything for this little baby. The first night, Jamie was here up most of the night, got a little bit of sleep, got up again to check on the farm. So, yeah, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand how people can be like this, to be so mean. But yeah, sometimes as me and Magnus is just sometimes talking about that, people are just us humans or people. We are just scum from outer space. Oh, also because animals, they always give you love no matter what. If you have a bad day or yeah, no matter what, they will always give you love. No hate. Oh, yeah. And I don't know if you guys agree with that. So yeah. So that was that row of beads. I have to put to side. So what are you guys sitting and working with right now? Anything exciting? No? Oh my god, you guys write something. I'm just sitting here and babbling. Let me just get a sip to drink. I just feel like I got dry in my mouth. So what are you guys working on? Oh, you're crocheting? Oh, I wish I could do that. Well, I did a little bit when I was younger. My mom tried to teach me, but I really didn't get into it. I did help her with making some of those round things that you put between your plates to protect your fine china. And it was so funny because my mom, she had to give me a needle that was like two times bigger than the one that she was working with because I was doing it too tight. So the one that she makes, they were just like this, and the one that I made was just like this. And she was like, "Okay, you definitely need to get a bigger needle." So yeah, but I never really learned to look at the pattern. So I wish I wish that she had learned it to me and that I had been more interested in doing it back then. Oh, and Julie is doing some diamond painting with bunnies. Oh, bunnies. Yeah, but I do like to knit. That I really do like to do. And I have done several things for myself and for my nieces. They were just so devastated when my mom passed away because my mom, she was always knitting shirts for them, and they just loved them. So I picked it up when my mom passed away, and I found that lovely site with free patterns. Uh, of course, right now I can't remember what it's called. Oh yeah, tops top design, and then I would just let the girls look through the patterns, and then was like, oh, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. So I guess I was pretty busy with knitting for the girls for their birthday and for Christmas. And yeah, it was shirts, scarves, um, those bands that you put on around your head for winter. And yeah, but it was so fun because they went just totally berserk on that side. It's like, oh, I like this one, I like this one. So, oh, you're also knitting. Well, what I actually started out with, and yeah, I'm actually crazy because the only thing that I knew about was like back and forth, nothing like fancy patterns or anything. And then I started out with making a blouse for my little poodle girl for winter time. And oh my god, it was with all kind of things going on with it, where you had to go under and twisting and all kind of stuff. But of course, I didn't know about it. But on that side, on drops, they do have help videos also. But what I did was like I was just like going back and forth to my local yarn store. And she was so sweet because it was just like, okay, if you are in trouble, just just come and I will help you. So when I got stuck, then I would just like boom down to the store. I was like, help me. So she was so kind to help me there when I started. So but after that, then when you get the hang of it, it's actually quite easy. And it's and I just love it also because it's so relaxing. Yeah, I should do some knitting soon again. Maybe doing a new shirts for Tronde. I don't know. Ooh, wow, over an hour. That was definitely far away. Let me count 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess I'm lucky that I live here in this bigger city where we have yarn stores and yeah, all kind of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. But then again, our cities over here in Denmark, of course, they are not even the size of the cities over by you. It's just like for one state, it's just like the population that we are here in all of Denmark. I think we are about 6, 7 million. So, and I think here in my city, yeah, the numbers have gone up. So I guess that we maybe are around 60,000 in my city. Oh, your town don't even have a grocery store. Oh my god, then it's a small one. Yeah, for me, just like Copenhagen and another city just up above me called Aarhus. Of course, they are bigger, but oh my god, I'm just like, nope, I just can't handle it. It's just too big for me, just too much. I have been in our capital city a few times, under 10 times in all of my years, and yeah, I'm turning 48 in August, and I have only been there like under 10 times. But all the times that I have been there, I can tell you, I am busy to get home again. It's just like, nope, too many people, too many people. And they are so darn stressed over there. It's horrible. Oh dear. It's funny that when you think about it, that with my country, that of course we're not a big country at all, but that there's such a big difference between the parts here in Denmark. And also with the dialect, oh my god, we have so many dialects that you would not believe it. And of course, the ones over from Copenhagen, they always have trouble to understand us over here in Jutland. And I'm just like, when I have been over there, I just refuse to talk different. Not going to happen. So yeah. Oops. Oh yeah, and then today there was in the news, and it's, yeah, we have had it the last few years. Well, over here we have had bottlenose dolphins, and they have come again. And there was some that had been lucky that was out on the water and took a great video about them. Oh my god, they were just playing and jumping and had fun, and I was like, oh my god, they were so beautiful. But those babies, they don't belong here. They don't belong here in Denmark. And also, it's just so strange so far this year with what animals that have come here. Um, we have, of course, yeah, we have had a sea turtle that came up to our shores. So they they picked it up and it got fly. They fly it back home again to where it belongs. And then we have had seen several orcas this year. Um, and just for a few days ago, we had one up. It was just a single one that was laying um, just totally still and wouldn't move up in a part we that calls Limfjorden. Uh, to start with, they actually did pull it out to to see if it would get away again. So just give me a second, guys. So, I'm back again. Sorry. No, but this orca, um, it did start to swim around again. But then it went into low water again and just didn't want to move again. And then they decided they would not try to pull it out again. Also, it would be able to get free by itself again. But many times when a whale go on low water, many times it's because there is something wrong with them or they are very sick. And so they decided that they would not do anything more, that they would just let the nature go as, how do you say it, like the nature just take the path. And it went 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and the whale was actually still alive. It was still alive. And then the fourth week, then the sea eagles started to attack it and actually started to eat on it. Poor thing. And the whale was still alive. And then the fourth week came, and then when they went out to check on it, it was gone. Just gone. And just like, wow, what have happened to the orca? And they went out to try to see if they could find it, and they actually did find it, and it had gone out on 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 deeper water again, and it was swimming around like there was nothing. And all of these nature people that are wildlife people that were looking for it, they were just amazed with what the heck have been going on with this orca, because it was just laying there on low water for 4 weeks, didn't eat nothing, and then poof, it just went out again. And they were just amazed about it, and I must admit, I think it's so strange too. But yeah, and then right now also in our waters we have a big humpback whale. I was like, what the heck? This one don't belong here either. And the third one that don't belong here is a whale ross. I think they call that. You know those seal types with those long tooth pointing out of their mouths? Isn't it called a walrus? I don't know if it's called that in English. Is it, guys? I can't remember. But yeah, we have one of those here too. I was like, no, you don't belong here. It's just like, what the heck is going on? It's just, no, no. These animals, they just don't belong here. But I guess it's just because of the climate change that our waters are getting warmer and warmer, that we now are seeing animals that we shouldn't see. But definitely the walrus does not belong here. Oh dear. Oh man. Yeah. But of course the bottlenose dolphins don't either, and the humpback whale and the orcas don't either. Oh. And definitely not the sea turtle either. I'm just thinking to myself, wonder what the next animal will be that we see that comes here that don't belong here. So yeah. Oh, you don't like the cities either, Vilma? Oh yeah, I totally understand. Also for me, I don't. Well, even though that I live in this bigger city, um, we are living at out on the edge of the city. So we are. When I go belong down here below where we live, we have fields and water and all kind little streams and everything below us, and our city have making trails so we can walk around down there. And um, also every year there's a farmer that comes with his cattles that are there for the whole summer until they come and pick them up in September. Also because over here no farm animals are allowed to be outside in the winter. So every cows, every sheep or anything, they will go in September into the stalls, and then they will be taking out here in May again. So of course the only ones that you would see is like the cattle's, the highland cattles can't, that really can observe the cold weather. But all of the other ones, yeah, they go in the winter time. And it's so fun here when they take the cows out, how happy they are, jumping around, dancing. Oh my God, it's so sweet to see. It's just like, way, yeah, we are going out on the grass again. It's so fun to see. So let's see. I better work on this one instead of just sitting and talking. Oh dear. I just wanted to do this, be done with this row here. And then I will stop for tonight because I can see that they have nearly gone a whole hour now. And man, the time just goes so quick. Too quick. And those two. I'm sorry that I'm getting a little bit quiet when I'm sitting and putting the beads up, but it's just that I'm so focused when I'm doing that. And it's because it's just so much easier to put the beads up in a row. It's just making it so much easier. There we go. Wow, that's amazing, Wilma. I would love to see that. Oh, thank you, Julie. I'm missing you too. I just love wildlife, really do. And several times out here on the street, sometimes in the evening when we have taken a walk with Tronde, then sometimes we have seen deers out here on the street. Yep, they come into the city. But I guess that is because that we take their land. We build on their land where they are used to be. Oh yeah, that just reminds me about because I think it's the last 5, 6 years now, we have had wolves here. We haven't had wolves for like over 100 years, but they are back again. And yeah, to be honest, I'm not that happy about it, but nothing we can do about it. Also because they are protected by EU, so yeah, nothing we can do about it. But that just reminds me when I was talking about the deers that they came up on the street. It's not even a week ago over at a city called Esbjerg over at the west coast here in on Jutland that there was recorded a wolf that was walking in the city. Yeah, between people's houses. And I was like, oh, that is not good. That is not good. The only thing that when if they have to shoot a wolf, it is if it's going to be a trouble one, and I guess that this one, since it have come into the city now, that we will have trouble with that wolf. So yeah. Oops. But yeah, I am definitely not happy about that they are here. Not happy. And I just know with myself before, I always took and went for walks out in the woods here, and I'm just like, heck no, not going to happen. Nope. But yeah, I just think it's scary when they come into the city. Not good. And then there was also the other day a hunter because the hunting season for bucks um, had just started, and he was sitting up in his tower, and then suddenly you could hear. Well, he did record it. He took his phone up because he could hear a deer screaming, and then the deer came running all that it could. It was a female deer, and in its tail there was a wolf. Yeah. So, and the hunter said that the wolf did get the deer out on the field. So yeah. Oh my god! Now my camera is out of focus again. Darn thing! Not happy about this. Don't understand. I do think I have enough light, so I don't know. Understand why it won't stay focused. Yeah, foxes we have two. Coyotes we don't have here. But oh my god, that just reminded me last year because the foxes also get up here between our houses, and that just reminded me about last year. Uh, oh my god, I got so scared. I really got so scared. I was sitting here. I was up late, and over here in the summer times, the daylight start already at 3 a.m. and it will first go down at like be totally gone about 11, 12 p.m. So we have very long light days over here in the summer times, and that's why I often say that I hate wintertime, because in the winter times we only have like 3-4 hours of daylight. But last year I was just sitting here, and I think Magnus was up helping his mom, so I was home alone. So I was just sitting here and doing some cross stitch. And then suddenly a fox was just barking outside the window. Oh my god, I got so scared. I nearly just jumped off my chair. Also because when with the barking of the foxes, oh my god, they just sound so scared. So scary. Oh my god, that sound they do when they are barking. Oh, yo. I was like, okay. So that little thing definitely made me scared that night. Definitely not something that I was expecting. But yeah, it is lovely to see the wildlife. And we have to definitely to embrace it. Of course, even though that I'm not happy about the wolves are here, of course they have the right. They have the right to be here too, of course. Even though that I don't like it. And I'm just like trying to say to myself, oh well, they're just like big shepherds. Just like big dogs. Even though that they have some bigger teeth and most wants to put the teeth in your mouth. Now, how do you say it? Yeah. Now I'm babbling. Oh dear. Let's see the last one. Let me just count. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. And oh man, this beaded one is just starting to get more and more heavy to sit with. Those beads are heavy. When I'm done here with these few ones, then I can show you guys the progress on it before I end this live. I have done all of the pages up at the top, so I am at the end. So I decided when I went down here at the next row that I would just go all the way across. So, and I'm just happy with that I did that, but I wish that I did that to start with. I also need to start on my cross stitch soon again. I really haven't been cross stitching for a while now. Well, only on this one a little bit. I really have. I just have had a time where I really didn't feel like doing it, and then I guess it's just okay to take a break from it. So that was the last bead. So I'll just secure the bead here, put these up to side, and then let you guys see the work. Of course, I have to pull it for you guys. Oh, my phone just said a sound. Sorry for that. So let's see. Let's get it into frame. Here is the end and a little tower. Let's move along so you guys can see it. Oh, I just love those trees. And here we have the end of it. So, yeah, it's coming along. But as I said, it is getting very heavy to sit with. It surely is. So, but it's just getting more and more beautiful. Yeah, I have gotten a lot done on it. A lot. And it is, I really don't lie, it is heavy to sit with now. It is. But I really enjoy it so much. But ladies, I will say thank you for being here together with me. And I really enjoyed it today. Really, I'm glad that I did this pop-up. Even though that it's just a few of us here, then it's always nice. But I will say thank you for for coming and visiting me. And I hope that you guys will have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, as I always do when I end everything, big hugs and kisses. I will see you soon again. Bye, ladies.